Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Euro Truck Sim 2, and going to do something a little bit different today. Actually taking a look at a sound mod, or maybe I should be taking a listen to it, I'm not really sure. But so this is for the Peterbilt 389, and it's different engine noises and all that sort of thing. So it's made by a guy called Kriechbaum or something, but I don't know how you pronounce it. But this guy's made a ton of sound mods for this game. Like, if you've used modded trucks that have different sound files, there's a good chance that he's been involved with it. Like, he's made so many different ones. And so yeah, this one, it's basically trying to replicate a Cummins engine noise for this truck. So let's turn it on. Like that. So if you're used to this truck, or you've seen one of my previous videos where I used this truck, you should be able to pick a difference between it. So it's got different noises for changing between the gears. And yeah, it sounds really cool. So it's got a decent engine brake noise and everything as well. So let's just hop into it and I'll reset my TrackIR. Yeah, okay. So let's get on the road. So it just sounds really cool. And it sounds a lot better than it used to. I think if I had any criticisms or anything about it, I think the turbo whistle might be a bit much. Even though it's probably fairly close to real life, I know that the turbo whistles can get pretty loud in these trucks with these engines, but at the same time, especially when you're wearing headphones, I think it kind of just drills straight into your brain. But, you know, that's really the only problem I have with it, and it's not much of a problem. So we got up to a decent speed, so let's hit the engine brake. That sounds pretty awesome. And it does sound realistic, I would say. Which is nice to see. I think the way that this guy does things, I think, at least for some of his mods, is that he basically goes through YouTube videos of fairly high quality audio recordings and does his best to replicate them. And it's a nice effect. So let's get some different angles. So we'll see what it sounds like outside. And I'll have to hop back inside so I can see which way I'm supposed to go here, which is straight. And that was completely the wrong gear. Okay, so let's do an acceleration from outside the truck. Let's find a decent viewing angle. This one will do. Might have been a bit much at the end there. Yeah, so it sounds really cool. So let me put my GPS thing on. There it is. We're really close to the destination already. So yeah, it's a really nice addition to the truck. This is probably one of my favourite modded trucks in the game. And this is just a really nice update to it. So, as always, I'll put a link to the mod in the video description. I'll put a link to the specific truck mod that I'm using as well, because there are a few different versions of this Peterbilt truck. Hopefully I don't hit anything there. But yeah, so it's really cool. So before we get to the drop-off point and finish the video, I'll also mention that SCS has announced that update 1.14 will be coming into beta, like public beta on Steam pretty soon. Don't need to indicate that early. Yeah, so because they've been doing that lately, they've been using the Steam's beta system to do that. So probably, I don't know, a couple of weeks maybe, and that's going to have the new DAF truck as well as axles on the back of the truck that allow you to lift up wheels that aren't in operation, kind of. So I guess they're planning on doing that to kind of implement a tire wear simulation, I suppose, which is really cool. So basically, if you've got, say, a truck like this, which has the front axle and then 2 drive axles at the back, you might lift up one of those rear axles if you don't need to use it, and then you'll basically save on tire wear, I guess, which is pretty cool. So let's come down into here. And I've mounted the curb there because I'm a terrible driver. And in we go. And I'm stuck on a fence. I'm still stuck on a fence. But whatever. This seems like the perfect time to get an achievement for using auto parking, which is probably one of the worst achievements that they added out of all of them. I mean, some of them weren't too bad, but this one is pretty bad. So, yeah, whatever. Did I even get the achievement? I didn't. Maybe I've already got that one. Oh, whatever. Well, anyway. So, yeah, it's a pretty short video this time, but all I really wanted to show was this engine noise, which is pretty cool. It's one of the better ones that I've heard with all the different mods that I've done, I think. But yeah, so I'll end this here. So until next time, I've been Vornskyr. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.